Hi, it's Andy, and today we're going through my starting TBR for 2025. So this video is going to be every book on my TBR as of the 1st of January. So the starting TBR for 2025, as I just said. So I have a grand total of 73 books on here. We were trying to get it down to 50. Obviously that didn't work. I did get it down though. I can't remember what last year's was, but it is definitely down from last year. Last year's TBR was 86 books. I was just gone and checked. So I did get my TBR down, even though I hauled over 100 books. I still managed to get my TBR down, which I'm very happy with. I have also unhauled quite a few books. They're over there in a pile. All I'm going to do in this video is literally hold a book up and tell you what it is. This is mainly just for me to have on record, and then I can go back and react and things like that, see what I've managed to read off of my TBR. This year, there's no particular order. Last year, I think I did it by year that I got it on my TBR. But this year, I think I'm just gonna hold it up. I don't have the energy to go through and split it all up that way. I will, however, quickly run over my 12 and 12, which I've already done a full video on, where we get the titles and the prompts and things like that. So I'm just going to go over the titles for my 12 and 12, and then we'll get into the main meat of the TBR. Okay, so starting off with my 12 and 12, we have Small Island by Andrea Levy, Love Me Do by Lindsay Kelk, Heart of the Sun Warrior by Sue Lynn Tan, Ashes and Stones by Alison Shaw, The Boyfriend Subscription by Stephen Salvatore, Filthy Rich Vampire by Geneva Lee, The End Crowns All by B. Fitzgerald, Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellfleur, Don't You Forget About Me by Vary McFarlane, My Plain Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brodie Ashton and Jodie Meadows, Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey, and finally The Green Lady by Sue Lawrence. There we go. That is my 12 and 12 for this year. Hopefully I will love them all, but I am a little scared of a couple of them. Now just on to my regular TBR. Half Hours Human by Lena Norms, The Shadow Key by Susan Stokes Chapman, The Accidental Artist by Billy Connolly, Mixed Signals, and Business Casual, both by B.K. Borison. That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf, and That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human, both by Kimberly Lemming. The Truth According to Ember by Danica Nava, The Study Chronicles, The Study of Poisons, and The Study of Magic, all by Maria V. Snyder. The Cuban Heiress by Chanel Clayton, Chase Me, Need Me, and Make Me, all by Tessa Bailey. Pirates by Celia Reese, At First Spite by Olivia Dade, Regeneration by Pat Barker, Our Darkest Night by Jennifer Robson, Late Bloomer by Maisie Eddings, The Country of Others by Leila Silmani, Berlin Girl by Mandy Robotham, Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, Falling Hard for the Royal Guard, and Love at First Night, both by Megan Clausen, Glass Houses by Melanie Murphy, Charlie Love and Clichés by Ella Mays, Dating and Other Theories by Susanna Nix, The Last Hours in Paris by Ruth Druitt, Mrs. Graham's War by Celia Reese, Tools of Engagement by Tessa Bailey, The Magician by Colin Tobin, After the Forest by Kel Woods, In Your Dreams Holden Rhodes, and Finn Rhodes Forever, both by Stephanie Archer. You Belong With Me by Vary McFarlane, The Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert, Hang the Moon, and Count Your Lucky Stars, both by Alexandria Bellfleur, Love Story by Lindsay Kelk, The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther, Tales for Twilight, selected by Alistair Kerr, Waking Gods, and Only Human by Sylvia Nouvelle, The Principle of Moments by Esme Jacemi Pearson, The Kiss Countdown by Etty Easton, Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma, The Anthology of Scottish Folk Tales, When the Dogs Don't Bark by Professor Angela Gallup, Forces of Nature by Professor Brian Cox and Andrew Cohen, The Painful Truth by Monty Lyman, Disability Intimacy, edited by Alice Wong, The Man from the Train by Bill James and Rachel McCarthy James, The Star and the Strange Moon by Constance Sayers, Music in the Dark by Sally Magnuson, One Moonless Night by Rachel Hoare, The Love Match by Priyanka Taslim, Play With Me, Unravel Me, Consider Me, and Fall With Me, all by Becca Mack. There we are. There are all of the books currently on my TBR starting January 1st, 2025. It's a good selection. I'm actually currently so happy with this TBR. It feels more like my taste than last year's was. Like last year's, I've unhauled so many books, guys, like, or DNF'd, or, you know, I'm changing directions. Now obviously I will be adding to this throughout the year, but I just want a starting point of where I am on January 1st, 2025. So yeah, there we go. If you think any of these should be a priority, please do let me know. Obviously my 12 and 12 will be getting picked out of this jar, just sitting here, this one here, every month. So that's a non-negotiable, like, I can't really prioritise that because it's getting picked every month. But anything else that you think I should get to quickly, feel free to let me know in the comments. I love a good recommendation. I'm so excited to get to so many of these. There are some I know, like the Beekeeper one, Business Casual, and That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human, I'm probably going to get to fairly quickly. There are some obviously that are in here that are on my January TBR, so obviously I'm getting to them fairly quickly. But yeah, I'm really excited for all of this. There's nothing really there that I look at and I go, ooh, you know what I mean? But yeah, I am so excited to get into this year's TBR. And I hope you are as well. If you want to, you can let me know how much is on your TBR so far. Like I say, mine's 73. That to me is still too much. I know that other people have more. I know that other people have less. I would be comfortable at the 30 mark, but I don't know how I'm going to get myself down there. But yeah. We shall see how I do it this year. If you don't want to tell me how many books are in your TBR, which is fair, but you do want to let me know what you were here, if you put a little stack of books emoji in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!